Hello beautiful soul, my name is Jackie Lane from peachyhealth.co.uk. I empower women to live juicier lives by choosing self-love on all levels. And today I'm going to discuss something which is really important to me. I've done another video about this before and I had some negative feedback from it. I don't really understand why it's so controversial, but I feel the need to talk about it. Here's the conflict that goes on in my head about this topic. My inner conflict is the fact that I don't want to tell people what they should and shouldn't be doing. And I don't like preaching about anything. And I don't like making people feel bad or guilty about their choices. But on the other side, I feel if it's something that's going to benefit the greater good of everybody, it's going to benefit people and the world, then it's worth speaking about. And if it's going to benefit people, then it's worth me informing them and telling them about this particular thing. So as much as I don't like telling people what to do, which isn't really what I'm aiming for, and perhaps my last video sounded like I was being very preachy and trying to tell people what they should and shouldn't do, and it's really not like that at all. Maybe it is on some levels, but I don't mean it to be. I don't want it to be like that. It's just the fact that I'm so passionate about this topic. And I know that, you know, this is how wars get started, when somebody's passionate about a certain belief. That can cause conflict, and I don't want to cause any conflict. That's the last thing I want. The main thing I want is peace and love on earth. I will get to my point and I will tell you what this is about in a moment, and some of you watching this probably already know what this is about. I don't follow anybody's rules. I just go by my own experience and I try things before I judge it. I don't judge something until I've tried it. So now I'm going to tell you what this is about. This is about food, and this is about being vegan. So many people don't understand why anyone would go vegan, why anybody would stop eating meat. They don't understand that you actually don't need meat to thrive. It's not even about survival, it's about thriving. You actually do not need meat. Meat was actually the thing people ate to survive. And now we're not in that state anymore. We're not in this survival, in this need for survival anymore. We don't actually need to eat meat. That was something we did back in the day when we were trying to survive. But now we don't need that. Some people don't want to stop eating meat because they like the taste of it. And I appreciate that. When I smell bacon, I still like the smell of bacon. I would say that when I smell beef or lamb or chicken, it makes me feel quite sick now. But bacon, I still like the smell of. It is a nice smell. The smell does create a reaction in my body that makes me feel like, that's a nice smell, that's a nice food, is what goes through my head. But then, here's the thing that most people don't do, which I've started doing. That is taking a breath and thinking about this situation. Thinking and feeling about this situation. So, yes, I might like the smell of something, and yes, I might like the taste of something, but rather than just go with that, I stop and I think, what is that smell? Ah, it's bacon. What is bacon? It's part of a pig. What is a pig? It's a living creature. It's a living being. What do living beings do and have? They have feelings. They have families. They have emotions. They feel pain. So, if I was to eat that bacon, I'm contributing to the suffering of an animal. I love animals. I love pigs. I'm not going to do that. See, that's what goes through my head, which seems to not go through many other people's heads. Maybe people don't care about the animals. Okay, fine. You're not an animal lover. Fine. If you're not an animal lover, then let's think about it from this point of view. So what is that? It's bacon. And what does it do when it's metabolized in your body? It causes disease. It causes inflammation. It causes toxic buildup. It causes high cholesterol. It causes problems within your digestive system. So I will think to myself, that smells nice, but wait a minute, what are the consequences of that? Oh yeah, it's going to make me ill. In the long run, it's going to have a detrimental effect on my health. So because I'm an intelligent person and I don't want to suffer and I don't want to cause suffering to any other living being, I think to myself, okay, I'm not going to eat that. It's quite simple, really. Also, if you don't love yourself enough to not eat this stuff, not eat these animals, these poor innocent animals, then why not think about the world? Okay, so you don't love yourself, but maybe you love the world that you live in. And just think about it this way. Do you get pissed off that the world is run by some elite corporations that are at the top manipulating you? Does that ever enter your mind? Just think about it for a while. You'll come to realise that this whole conspiracy thing isn't a conspiracy at all, actually. That's what's happening. We are being led by some very greedy, fearful people that want to control and manipulate us. So, if you eat that food that they are feeding you effectively, they've created this whole system, then you are contributing to that, and that is going to have a negative impact in your life. So, just think before you eat. That is all I'm saying. I can't understand people who don't have any compassion for what really goes on in the food industry. Maybe people don't know enough about it because you don't get shown that on TV. You get shown a laughing cow on a cheese advert. You get shown a cow smiling or galloping across the beach for a yogurt advert. But really, what is actually happening to those cows that are producing the milk to make those dairy products? They are being tortured, brutally tortured. Even the cows that are in decent places are still being pumped, which isn't natural. Their babies are still being taken away from them. And it's completely disgusting. It's not a happy piece of cheese. What you're eating is torture and crap and chemicals and synthetic hormones and antibiotics and steroids. That's what you're consuming. It's not a happy thing. It's not a nice thing. So next time you see a laughing cow on the TV, or you see an advert for milk and you see these cows all happy in the field, just think to yourself for a moment, that is a load of bollocks. That's not even true. So, okay, I feel so strongly about this, and I never used to, and I completely understand why I never used to. It's because I was so desensitized to everything. I used to take drugs, I used to drink alcohol, I used to do a job I hated. I used to be part of that whole situation. And now I've changed my whole life and I've come out the other side and I can see it for what it really is. And there's people out there that just don't understand this message because they're so caught up in this manipulation and they're so desensitized to their heart, to their compassion and their love and their empathy, that they don't even feel for another living being being tortured. And it's just so sad. And I see things that Freely, the banana girl, posts, and I just want to say, like, she has been an inspiration to me. I'm not a fruit bat. I'm not fruit raw till 4. I don't eat just fruit. I am vegan, but I don't have a high-speed blender, and I live in the UK. It's warm at the moment, but in the winter it's bloody freezing. And I'm not being funny, but I don't function well unless I have warm foods in the winter throughout the day. But I will say that I do notice a difference when I'm eating raw foods. I do notice I'm an energy healer, so I can feel the energy within me and I can feel my energy field, and I know that I am vibrating higher when I'm eating raw foods, whole foods. So it is something in the summer that throughout the day I'll try and eat as much raw, natural food in its natural state, unprocessed as possible. And that really helps with my energy healing, that really helps with meditating, that helps with my mental clarity, my fitness levels. It just helps with everything, and I appreciate that. But in the UK in the winter, nah, I'm not going to do that, and that's just me. Maybe other people can. And I'm all for eating vegetables and dark greens and getting your herbs and getting your spices as well, because I'm a herbalist. So I feel it's important to make food your medicine, because food is medicine. Some people say you only live once, so we're all going to die anyway, so you might as well just eat what you want, do what you want. But the thing is, it's so ignorant and naive to think like that, because you affect this whole world. You are powerful. You are a powerful creator, and you deserve to love yourself fully. And you deserve to treat yourself to the foods that are going to make you feel amazing. To me, a treat is fruit. To me, a treat is something that is really going to treat my body, that's really going to uplift me. That's a treat. A treat is not a sugary piece of chemical that's going to fuck with my digestive system and mess with my blood sugar levels and give me spots and make me feel crap. That's really, really not what a treat is. You've got to reframe your brain about what a treat is and start making treats the things that make you feel good, and just notice the difference in how you feel. And yes, it's not easy to start with, but it does get easier. And I'm just doing this video because I'm so passionate about it. I don't want to tell people what to do, but when something works this well and makes you feel this good, and it helps Mama Earth, and it saves animals' lives and stops suffering and torturing on all levels in this world, why wouldn't I preach about it? Why wouldn't I tell you? It's my duty to tell you. You are like me. You're people like me. And I was where you are. I didn't give a crap. Like years ago, I didn't give a crap about, the animals, and I thought, oh, they're bred for that reason, so it doesn't matter. Oh, it just disgusts me that that's how we have been programmed to think. They're bred for that reason, so they don't matter. What the fuck? That's sick. That is twisted. It is twisted. I just want people to understand that These creatures are innocent. They don't deserve to be tortured, and that is what happens to them. Especially if you buy from the supermarkets and not a local farm shop. That is what happens all the time. They are being beaten, they are being tortured, they are being pumped full of crap, they are kept in confined spaces. It's just, I can't tell you how much I care about it. And I do want other people to care. I can't understand how people don't care. Well, I do understand. It's because you're desensitized. But here I am, you're watching this video, and I'm telling you, you can resensitize and your life will be better for it. My life is better because of this, because of that way of life, because of going vegan. I find that I have synchronicities all the time. I manifest my desires quicker. I'm on a higher vibrational frequency. I'm more magnetic. My business has improved. I feel better in myself, my body, and my external appearance. I look younger. My hair is growing quicker now. My nails, they're not cracked and chipped and horrible. My digestion is better. Honestly, this lifestyle is amazing, and that's why I've decided to talk about it, because I just feel it's important, and I've been debating whether to talk about it or not. And I completely understand if you feel like you can't stop eating meat or fish or eggs or whatever. I do understand that. But please, if you are going to eat that, then go to a local place where the animal has at least had a decent life. Otherwise, you are just consuming crap. You're consuming unbelievable amounts of shit unless you go to a decent place. Why do you want to put that in your body? Just why? And don't even get me started on McDonald's and KFC. Like, seriously, I just can't believe that even goes on. I can't even believe that these places still exist. It's like, oh my God, are you serious? McDonald's still exists. I cannot believe this, that people haven't woken up, that they're still going. It's just bizarre. I just find it absolutely insane. People think I'm crazy for being vegan. People think I'm the crazy one. What? Who are you to tell me that I'm crazy and that I'm weird and strange because I care about animals and I care about the earth and I love my body and I love myself enough not to treat myself like that? So it's okay and it's normal to go to McDonald's and eat breakfast, lunch and dinner in McDonald's. I know people that do that. It's disgusting. Okay, so that's normal, is it? Oh, I mean, really? Really? Come on. I am not the one that is weird here. It's seriously, the dudes at the top have done some really good programming and they have brainwashed you into thinking that it is normal to go and eat torture and effectively make yourself ill. That's how clever they are. But look, they're not that clever, because I'm here and I'm telling you, and there are thousands upon thousands of other people out there who are on this level and understand the truth of the matter. And I'm just telling you this. I don't like telling people what to do, and I don't want to preach, and I really don't want to come across like I'm better than anyone or that anyone's inadequate or wrong. Like, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, look, here are the facts, here are the pros, here are the cons. You make up your own mind. As far as I can see, the pros of being vegan far outweigh the cons. I don't see any cons. And the pros of eating meat are just, there's no pros compared to the cons of consuming that. So that's why I'm doing this video, because I really care about this earth. I care about animals. I care about people. And one of the ways I'm gonna do that is to speak my truth and share with you what's been working for me and what hasn't, and share with you what's important to me and what isn't. So I am bearing all, and I am telling you I am vegan, and I am proud of being vegan. I love being vegan. I don't think I'm weird and strange for being vegan. I just care. And if you think I'm a hippie freak because I don't want to eat meat and I don't want to eat animal produce, then I feel sorry for you, seriously, because I'm happy living this way. And part of me is like, I don't want to make a big deal out of the fact that I'm vegan. I don't want to make a big deal out of it. But the only reason I don't want to make a big deal out of it is because of the reactions that I've been getting. And I just think, do you know what? Fuck that. I am going to make a big deal out of it because I want to turn those reactions round. I want to make people see that this is a good choice and I am doing a good thing, and so could you. Anyone can do this. Just get on the vegan train. Seriously, it's awesome. So yeah, that's why I'm doing this. This is way too long, way too long. If you are interested to come for a consultation and you are looking to improve your lifestyle or your diet, then you can head over to my website, which is www.peachyhealth.co.uk. I would love to connect with you and help you, and I hope that you have a healthy day. Thank you very much for watching, and remember to keep it juicy.